Hey guys, Hexamany here. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and a review on the Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse 2-pack of Blue Beetle and Booster Gold. Now before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, share the video and subscribe to the channel to see more videos just like this and then post notifications so you guys don't miss out on a single release. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so taking a look at the box here, we can see that this is the same packaging as a DC Multiverse figure, but this time around it is increased in size to hold the two figures that we get with this. We can see we have names and logos throughout. We get this window display showcasing the figures along with their accessories, and for the card itself we get this nice picture artwork. Looking at the side here, we can see we get names and logos along with where these two figures are based off of. On the other side here, we get this nice window insert so we can see Booster Gold once again, and we get their names. Looking at the back here, we can see that we get this really cool pictures of Blue Beetle and Booster Gold running on their little adventures. Here's the top and here's the bottom. So without further ado, let's get on with the review and crack these guys open. Alright, so getting this open is actually pretty straightforward. So we do get this nice little flap there which easily comes undone, which we are able to get this out. Now this may be a little bit tricky to get out. Oh no, okay, so these are the figures as you can see here. And now let's get this cardboard out so I can get the actual cards and display stands out. Oh, there we go. Ooh, a little bit tricky. Wait a minute. Here we go. Push that there. Wrap this up like so. And before I get started, I just want to show you the actual card itself. This is actually really cool because we can see a futuristic city and it's all in blue. So I just wanted to show you this before I tear this open to get the actual cards and display bases. Alright guys, so this is everything that comes out of that 2-pack. So there is a lot to go through. So I'm going to go through all the accessories and then we'll have a look at the two main figures themselves. Alright, so up first we have Blue Beetle's grappling gun. As we can see here, the main gun itself is in this nice silver colour and we got some nice sculpt work going. For the grapple bit itself, we can see it's in a goldish bronze colour, and on the front we have a scarab, which is a pretty cool little feature. Okay, up next is this clip-on effect that goes onto Booster Gold, and it is his little laser. Now it just comes with one, and the laser itself we can see it's in a nice light blue colour, and we get these really cool little swirl effects going throughout the blast itself. So this can easily clip on to either side of Booster Gold and you are good to go. Alright, so for Booster Gold's next accessory, he does come with this small little phone. Now the screen itself is in black, and if you turn it over to the other side it's in gold. Now this can attach to Booster Gold's hand and you can do some photography where he's answering his phone and just showing off to the fans. Next we have Skeets, as you can see here, their own little personal little droid companion. We can see that the main body itself is in this chrome colour. For the visor it's in this nice blue colour, and we have this silver pole running down. Now this does attach to the actual base that comes with this 2-pack, but apart from that it is just a nice little accessory to have on your base. Alright, so this is the actual stand we get with this 2-pack along with the ordinary black ones. So we can see here that this is in a nice dark grey, and I love the fact that we get these wires wrapping around most of the floor. The floor is actually metal. On the back here is just plain, but I love the fact that on the front they've added a lot of detail. We can see that we get a slot here. Oh, wrong way. We get a slot there, and that is for Skeets. So give me a minute and I'll pop him on. So we just take it like so, and he slots in like that. Now you can see that he's facing the side, but no worries. He does have some articulation, and you can rotate him like so. So he is now facing the front. You do get two of the original display stands, which has a peg and the DC logo on the bottom middle there, with nothing on the back. Finally, we get two trading cards. So here is Blue Beetle. So we get this nice picture of Blue Beetle on this great background. On the back here, we get the data file telling us all about the character. And finally, here is Booster Gold showing off with his weapons. On the back, we get a data file telling us all about his character. Alright, so up first, we have Ted Cord in the classic Blue Beetle suit. I like the fact that we get this nice scarab outline from his chest, and it works its way around towards his back, as you can see here. He has the blue gloves along with the blue boots, and to finish off, it does have the black strip outline. We can see for his pants, it's in a dark blue colour, and it has the black belt with the gold buckle. For his face here, we can see that he has the blue mask covering his entire face, so that way no one can work out his identity. It comes with the classic gold goggles, and we even get the little black pincer that represents the scarab. So this is what the Blue Beetle looks like from the back, and here he is from the front. Last but not least, we have Michael John Carter, aka Booster Gold. Now we can see that he's wearing the classic suit. I like the fact that we get the blue star in the middle of his chest there. We can see that he has the blue mask covering his face, so no one can work out his true identity. He has the gold hair along with the gold goggles. We can see that we get a mixture of blue and yellow running throughout his entire suit itself, which is really cool. Here's what it looks like from the back. We can see we get these nice little gold patches on his gloves there, which are in yellow and blue. So here's what it looks like from the front. Here's what it looks like from the back. Okay, so doing the articulation now for both figures. Starting off with Blue Beetle, his head can fully rotate around like so. It's got a nice little joint so he can go side to side. He can look up about that much, which is really good, and he'll look down that much. For his shoulders there, we got a nice butterfly joint, so he can fully rotate out like so. It's got a good shoulder joint as well. Now for his elbows, they have double joints, so he can bend back that much. His hands can rotate all the way around and go up side to side. For his entire arm here, it can fully rotate around like that. For his actual chest now, it's got good joints there, so you can fully rotate around the waist, and it can look up that much and bend back that much. For his knees there, you can do the splits like so. His leg can rotate out that much and bend back just enough. He does have double joints at the knees like so, and his feet can fully rotate out, look, bend up, and he does have a really good toe articulation, and he has the ankle pivot. Alright, so now for Booster Gold, his head can fully rotate around like so. He does have this nice little tilt, so he can go side to side. He can bend up that much and look down that much. For his shoulders here, we can see he can fully rotate out like so. His arms can fully go around like that. He does have double joints at the elbows, which is great. His hands can move side to side and move up and down, and it can fully rotate out. For his actual waist now, we can see that it rotates all the way around, and it can look up and down and even side to side. For his knees now, he can do the splits, can rotate out like that and move down a little bit, just like Blue Beetle. Now he does have double joints at the knees, and his foot can fully rotate around like so, can bend up and down, and even has the toe articulation. Alright, so here is what Blue Beetle looks like with his grappling gun in his hand. Now it only fits his grabbing hand and not the other, because the other is in his fisted. But I wanted this off screen because it was quite fiddly to get into place. But once you slot it in, it won't be going out. It is actually stuck in there, which is great. So it's nice and sturdy. But you can create some iconic scenes with his gun. And to finish off, here is Booster Gold with his accessories in. We can see that he's on his phone while showing off taking down the bad guys, and he's possibly on stream. I know I had more fun putting his actual blast effect accessory on his hand than his phone, because that was hard to get in, but I managed to do it in the end, and I couldn't be more happier because it is nice and sturdy, just like with Blue Beetle's grappling gun. So this is some great accessories for both figures. Alright, so there's one thing left to do now, and that's to put the figures onto the display stand. So let's start off with a Booster Gold here. So I want to make sure that it's nicely secured into the stand itself and it won't fall over. It is fiddly to do, but once you actually get him into place, he should be secured. Bit like so. That's one. Next is Blue Beetle. So you want to do the same again, and to make sure that his foot is actually secured into the display stand. If I can get this in right. Here we go. Okay, so now you have the two figures on this display stand, and you can pretty much display them any way you like. So I'm definitely going to be fiddling around with these two figures on that stand, getting into the right position. But overall, I am really happy to get this set and add it to my DC collection. Alright, so that just about wraps things up for my review and unboxing on my latest Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse 2-pack of Blue Beetle and Booster Gold. Now for me personally, I had a lot of fun playing around with these two figures, seeing what they can and can't do. And for me personally, they can just do about anything, and I can get them into any display I like, and they look amazing with my DC Multiverse collection. Now I'm really happy with what we get with this 2-pack, because we get some healthy amount of accessories and we get that really unique display stand to have them displayed on. Now if you guys have any questions, just let me know down below and I shall get back to you as soon as possible. But I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing and review today, and I shall all see you again in the next one. So until then, take care, goodbye, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day or night.